and welcome back to Bunters Yard. So today we are looking at the Hornby TT120 Easterner set. Now this is obviously a new scale, so larger than N scale and smaller than 00, but I'm hoping, all being well, that this will allow us to do a at least a double loop layout here at Bunters Yard rather than the end-to-end that the 00 gives us. So on the back of the box, it's got the contents. You can see the A4 there in the green. There's 3 carriages, and this one comes with a siding as well, so you get that sort of second one along with the basic loop with the little extension pack. And there's the picture of the track over there, and an analog controller, and some other bits and pieces, a buffer and so on. So let's open this and take a look inside. It's the first time I've opened this. A few people on social media have been a bit disappointed with their locos. They've had bits damaged and missing and so on. So fingers crossed, all is going to be well. Now I've been quite lucky with anything I've had from Hornby. Don't think we've ever sent any back. So let's hope this one is just the same as that. It's a typical egg crate sort of packaging, and the A4 is in its ice cubey type thing. Let's have a look. Now there's some really delicate bits on here. Some of the rails are really delicate, and they're sort of glued on, they're not moulded. So just beware of those. But quite a nice size actually. You can see how it fits in the hand there. So it's got plastic coal load as you'd expect. We'll do something about that at some point, I'm sure. All the linings and the livery all looks pretty good. Now this has pickups all around. The if you fit the DCC controller, it will go into the tender. Buffers are this sort of turned. I don't know if they're aluminium or if they're nickel anyway, but they're turned. They're not spring loaded, but you probably expect that anyway. And the tender is wired in via the 4 plugs there, and then on the footplate, some fairly nice detailing for something of this size. And another shot from the front. There's a few bits of detailing that comes in a separate bag, which I haven't fitted at this point. We'll do that another time when we fit DCC and the weathering and change the coal load and that sort of thing. So next up, let's have a look at one of the carriages. So there are 3 carriages, all in the same livery. There's a couple of first class, and then there's the brake as well. The roof is all moulded in a single piece, as you can see. And they've got new couplings on these, or different to the 00 anyway, definitely. So they look a bit interesting. They look a bit closer as well, so I might get a nicer coupling. Detail inside is okay. It's not sort of illuminated or anything like that, and it's you're not overly detailed. But for the price of this whole kit, I think it's fairly reasonable. So happy with those. Let's have a look at the track. So here's our curve parts. So we've got that radius there is for the siding, and then there's 12 of that curve. Then we've got a single left-handed curve. That's a medium curve, I think. And then 5 pieces of straight. Oh, is it 6? And then the power one as well. and then our controller and log, and the power supply too. So let's put the track together and make a start. And I'm sure you don't need to be told how to assemble the track. These come with the fish plates already fitted either end, so there's no extras to need to fit. Now this obviously is the Hornby track. You'd expect something different, I suppose, being in the pack. Pico also do their own brand, so I'm sure there's others as well, but Pico is the main one in the market. And we'll be looking at that another video. We've got a few pieces on order of a flexi track in particular, just so we can make it slightly bigger than it already is, and we'll see how it goes with that. So the siding, this is the turnout is a left-handed. I think it's a medium radius. I seem to have read somewhere. And you can obviously turn this around and have it going on the inside of the track if you need to, but it's just to make a start, just to give us something to play with. And we'll fit the last bit in, and I'm probably making this a bit more difficult than it needs to be. But anyway, there we go, in now, and we'll fit the A4 on the track. Just make sure the front truck's on. And this is literally the first time we've had it running, so we'll turn the power up just a little bit, and away we go. Now we're going to leave this running for about 30 minutes as per sort of the running instructions. We'll do 30 minutes either direction. Now, I did notice, you may have, for the eagle-eyed amongst you, may have noticed that just on the where it comes out the bend onto the power track, there was a join that was out. It was slightly lifted, so I've fixed that, and we're back running now. So even run on DC, it seems to run fairly smoothly at low speeds. So let's pop the rest of the coaches on, and we'll take it for another spin. Just want to point out at this point that the controller actually running quite silent. Some people have commented that it's a little bit buzzy, but no issues with this particular one. So there we go, just a brief overview and a look at the Easterner set from Hornby on the TT120 range. They seem to do quite a selection. I've got quite a selection of these A4s, so maybe we'll be adding a few more in future. But anyway, thanks for watching. We'll see you again at Bunters Yard very, very soon.